Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. How you guys doing today? Today's Wednesday, the 23rd of February, and I hope you guys are having a great day. We got a nice show. Well, we did have a nice show lined up for you guys. It's still going to be a good show. We were supposed to have the guest on today. His name was Michael Byrne. He's been a musician in the Chicagoland area, played a lot of different bands. Was originally one of the pop bands he was in, was off Broadway by Cliff Johnson. And he's a mafia historian. On Facebook, he has a post that's Chicago Outfit Old and Current News, and he posts old articles from the old mob to the new mob. And he took our link at about 10 o'clock this morning, and we haven't heard from him. So I don't know. Looks like Mike Byrne may not be our guest unless he pops in today. So anyway, folks, this is the first time it's ever happened on this show. Usually someone says I can't make it, or I have a problem getting on the screen. But this guy just completely ignored me. So after he agreed to do the show. So what do you know? Anyway, folks, look at the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. To book a show, give us a call at 847-769-8609. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about today, whether our guest is here or not. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the policemen, the firemen, the teachers, the firemen, but mostly dedicated to people like you who makes you so successful. If you can share the page today, I'd really appreciate it. Push that button and share the page. We are brought to you by a couple great sponsors, folks. Of course, Airtight Windows, siding and specialist, family owned for 30 years. For honesty and quality, do it right with Airtight. Give them a call at 708-788-5000. And don't forget, you can check us out on Twitter, folks. That's right, Twitter and YouTube. Now, we are working on trying to get a new social media platform, which is going to give us a lot more views and a lot more stuff. Working on a different bunch of people that has approached me to pick the show up a little bit, and we're going to do that. Tomorrow, don't forget, speaking of picking the show up, my lovely wife, co-host Laura Ocean, will be with us tomorrow. And it's fun. It's Thursdays with me and my wife. It's always a great time, and you guys know that very much. So that's it. Let's say hello to a few people before we start the show. Connie, Joanne, look forward to seeing you Thursday. Mary, Kathy Lazar, Ron Shammer, how you doing? Albert from the Ron Onesti organization. Felicia, como estai? I hope you guys are doing well today. So you know what? There's the website, folks. And while we're waiting, if Mike Byrne even comes on, I don't know. This is the first time it's ever happened, folks. We reached out to a guest. He was very happy on doing the show. Sent him the link this morning as of 9 o'clock. Everything was cool. And we have not heard from him or anything. So I don't know if work got in his way, but the guy could at least give me a text saying, hey, Tony, sorry, I can't make the show. So I don't know. What are you going to do? How about another sponsor, Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida, 727-366-7536. Man, call Javier, get those hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your home. You can ask for the Tony Ocean cigar, or you can ask for any cigars that you like. They can hand-roll them and send them right to your house. 727-366-7526. They're out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. So it's kind of cool. Great cigars, folks. All right, without any ado, let's start the show.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Well, thank you, Nelson, and I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's Wednesday, February 23rd. Listen, if you guys got no plans out there today, I want to say hello to my good buddy Danny Ramonde, a great saxophone player and a great vocalist in his own right. He's also with the Main Event Band. We got a lot of good stuff coming. Betsy Murray, how you doing? Welcome to Ocean's Pit. Ricky Stokes, looking forward to seeing you and Elizabeth on Thursday at River Cafe. Let me tell you what we got going on this week, folks, while you guys are interested. Thursday night we'll be at River Cafe in River Grove. Jimmy Marchese puts in a great menu out, great food. Back, Jerry Jams will be with those folks. He's back from Arizona, midnight on Wednesday. Friday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Now Saturday with Daryl Armenstadt this Friday, the professor. Saturday we're going to be at Offside Sports Bar and Grill. It's a Rat Pack show, Ocean's Rat Pack. Bill Saratella is Frank Sinatra. You know my good buddy Elliot Winbush is Sammy Davis. And, of course, yours truly is Dean Martin and Jerry Jams. So that's going to be an Offsides Sports Bar and Grill dinner show. 8 o'clock is a show in Woodstock, Illinois. Ellen and Lena from Miami, how you doing? Liz Lynn, Richard Hamlin. Where's the general? Isabella Drake, how you doing? I don't know where the general is right now, but we're supposed to have Mike Byrne on. He's a guitar player with a lot of bands in the Chicagoland area. He was also with Off-Broadway, Cliff Johnson. And he's a mafia historian. He posts a lot of stuff about the mob, but this guy is MIA. So I don't know if he's I don't know what happened to the guy. Maybe he got scared off. I don't know what to tell you. But this is really odd, folks. This has never happened on this show. Usually they'll say, hey, I can't get on your screen or something. I'm asking 4 or 5 times if he's okay. I mean, the guy looks at his phone, so he should know what's going on. Anyway, folks, but besides that, yeah, good. So let me tell you what else we got going on. Now, we're going to do a lot of out-of-town show gigs coming up, and it's your chance to join us on Friday, March 11th in Venice, Florida. That's at the Venice Community Center. It's called the Windy City Boys, me and my good buddy Greg Reaney. Now, if you can't be in Florida, we're going to give you the next best thing. If you go to thewindycityboys.com, check it out for tickets. The number 3 multiple choices live stream. That's right, folks. Live stream. That means wherever you are in this country, in the world, on your sofa, wherever you're at, you can watch the show. You don't have to be in Florida. You can watch the show. So go to thewindycityboys.com for information on the live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to say happy birthday to Double T. Tony Toto turned 60 years old. We celebrated last week with him before we went to Mexico at Bellagio. That was a great event, but today is actually his birthday. Let me tell you, Toto's a great drummer, but a great family man and a great guy. Just got a great heart. Him and Danny Raimondi, great team. Very big asset to the Ocean Band. So very good. Airtight Windows is there. How you doing, Lou? We just mentioned your commercial, of course, of the Airtight Windows. And, of course, Kathy Ippolito, again, from Santa Barbara. But since Lou's watching again, let's give his business another plug. Airtight Windows again. Siding and specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight Windows. 708-788-5000. Tell them Tony O sent you. Get a good deal because we all need windows, folks. Yeah, so let's tell you about, like we said. So March 11th, Friday, the Windy City Boys live in Venice Community Center in Venice, Florida. And that's going to be the 11th. And like I said, you can get tickets at thewindycityboys.com. If you can't make it to Venice, Florida, you can live stream it, folks. That's right. So check it out and find that information on that. You can see me and my good buddy, Greg Reaney. Keith, how you doing? Mark, I hope you're doing well. Hope your son is doing well. Jill, how you doing, honey? Long time. Hope you're doing well. So, and if you can't make Florida, now we also have a special performance on Saturday, March 12th in the Naples area. We will be announcing that show very soon. That's going to be a very cool surprise. So we're excited that. Mark, Chicago Prime, we hit at 8 o'clock this Friday. 8 o'clock. Call for reservations, folks, because it gets pretty crowded in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and that's this Friday, and usually every Friday. Now, if Florida's out of the question, you're going to be in Arizona. Well, then what do? You come to Chicago West Fest. We're going to be in Chandler, Arizona on the 18th and 19th of March, folks. Chandler, Arizona, Chicago West Fest. Go to ChicagoWestFest.com and get your tickets. Meet Ocean's Rat Pack. We're going to be there. Bill Saratella, Elliot, yours truly, with the Rat Pack. Also, you can meet Jim McMahon, former quarterback of the Chicago Bears. He's hosting the party on the 18th. So it's going to be a good event. Check it out. And then, folks, we're going to be at the Casa Loma Ballroom on the 26th of April. Beautiful place, Ocean's Rat Pack and our good buddy Everett Dean. Rat Pack meets Elvis in St. Louis. So I'm excited about that. Then, folks, a 30-year anniversary party. Whoever thought I would last 30 years as a full-time musician, entertainer, Tony Ocean? It's because of people like you is the only reason why I'm still successful and still do this for a living. And, of course, God upstairs. But with you people coming and supporting me, whether you like the show or not, whatever it is, We're going to be celebrating it on Sunday, May 29th at the Des Plaines Theater. Nick Sahaj is putting this big band together, and I'm going to have all elements of my career for 30 years performing. It's a 2-hour show with video collage. It's going to be a lot of fun. Denise Tomasello is already hooked on, Regina Karma, Mike and Tracy from Good Clean Fun. We got the main event band, Danny Raimondi. We got Tony Toto. We got Napolitano joining us. We're going to have all my old friends, Jack D'Amico. It's going to be good, man. Dream Police will be there. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there. Even so, I got more special surprise guests. We put together by Mr. Ron Onesti and Nick Sahajas. So the telecast in Florida, if you can't make it, Mark, you got to check the website, thewindycityboys.com. I think the show is at 7 o'clock in Florida for the live stream. But if you look at that, thewindycityboys.com, that will give you all that information. So if you can't make it to Florida, you can still see us live on the live stream, Mark. There you go. Thanks for that. All right. So like I said, we had a guest that was supposed to be on, Mr. Mike Byrne, Chicagoland entertainer, musician, was played with a lot of bands, but MIA, missing. Hi, Tony. Di and I have been a fan of yours for 30 years. Kathy and Don, you were with me when I first started at Cafe Clemenza in Hoffman Estates, and we had so many great nights together. Chief and everybody, it was great, you guys. So love you guys, and I hope you're doing well out there. All right, folks, and don't forget the boys, the main event boys, we're going to be in Mississippi on June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Mongolian Bluff Casino. My buddy Kevin Preston is a CEO. I've known Kevin for almost 30 years, and I play that casino at least once or twice a year. It's fantastic. They bring us in for the VIP parties. So we come in on Friday, we do the hour show for all the VIP guys, and then they eat and see the show, enjoy, then they go out and gamble. And we do it on Saturday. They fly us down. They treat you like kings out there. So Google the Mongolian Bluff Casino if you're going to take a little road trip to Mississippi. It's great food, great people. The hospitality over there and the friendliness of people in Mississippi are just unbelievable. Jukebox Johnny is watching, Sharon. Hey, Jukebox Johnny, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well, and welcome to Ocean's Pit. The show is on Monday through Friday, folks, 12 o'clock noon, lunchtime fun. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we have guests. Tuesday is Call-In Tuesday. And, of course, Thursday, my lovely wife, Laura Ocean, is with us. Well, thank you, John. I do appreciate that very much. All right. So, also, we got stuff. March 3rd will be at Zaza's with Jeff Dubray in South Barrington. March 5th, returning to Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. Going to be fun there, folks. March 9th at Avastar Italian Restaurant in Lombard. And then, of course, the 16th of March, we'll be returning to Positano's in Oak Brook. Now, don't forget, folks, this Sunday, the 27th of February, will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. Sinatra Sunday, 4 o'clock with Jerry Jams. Basically, if you come to that show, you get some great Italian food. Ronnie's meatballs and food are outstanding. If you haven't been to the Speakeasy in St. Charles, it's fantastic. Show starts at 4 to 7. Basically, though, folks, if you're looking for the dance stuff, that doesn't happen there at Sinatra Sunday. It's basically Rat Pack, Bobby Darin, Tom Jones, that kind of stuff, but there's no disco stuff. So if you're coming for that stuff, that's not the place to come to. But if you're looking for the Sinatra music and Rat Pack music and great food and great atmosphere and great ambiance, Speakeasy, St. Charles, this Sunday, 27th of February. So that's a lot of fun we have over there, folks. All right, let's go down the line of stuff here, folks. First of all, we will say we lost another great musician, folks. 2 musicians. One I'd never really heard of, but I know he's been a band called the Queen of the Stone Age, a rock and roll punk band. Mark Lagan, the singer, died at the age of 57 years old. And also the great Gary Booker died of the band Procol Harum, Whiter Shade of Pale, also passed away yesterday. Yeah, Joe, I can't wait to see the guest either because he's a MIA. He's missing. He took the information. He said he'll be there, Joe, and somebody either scared him or something. I hope nothing bad happened to him, but still trying to get a hold of him, and there's no guest. Maybe the comment this morning kind of scared the guy off. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know Mike Byrne personally, and I hope he's okay. We've been Facebook friends for a couple of years, and I know he's worked with Off-Broadway, Cliff Johnson, one of the great power pop bands out of city of Chicago. And sometimes I look at his Facebook page of stories and articles he puts on about the Cosa Nostra, with actually we all know there is no Cosa Nostra. Mafia stands for Mothers and Fathers Italian Association. And speaking of the Mafia, what about Godfather 50th anniversary coming to the theaters? I'm excited. I think me and Joe and we're going to go. Me and Joe and Solozzi, maybe we should all go see it together. What do you think, Joe, on the big screen? I think we should go see it, make a night of it. What do you think, Joe? Be kind of cool. So we have no guest, Joe. MIA. Mike Byrne is MIA. First time it's ever happened on this show, folks. Now, usually they can't get on or something happened, but this nothing. Even I'm still checking the private message because that's how we got a hold of him and making sure he's okay. I'm getting no response, nothing. So wouldn't that be a good idea, Joe? We'll have a lot of fun there. All right, so let's get to some stories here if we can. How about this? All right, I love this quote sent in by Ellen from Park Ridge. Being single in your 50s is like playing hide and seek, except no one's looking for you. Well, they made an offer he couldn't refuse, John. Yeah, something's happened. I'm going to see the Godfather. Well, General, there you go. General is in the house. Look forward to seeing you Thursday as well at River. So this is really odd, man. No guest. It's kind of funny, actually. I just hope he's okay. I hope nobody did something. I don't know. I can't find the guy. But he's got his phone, folks. He's got his phone. So he's seeing what's going on. Very unprofessional, but hey, what do I know? I'm just an Italian kid trying to make a living and trying to give a little love and a little laughter into the show, whether you like some of the topics or you don't. Ocean's Pit, push the button and share it. Let everybody know about the little show about big things. And so that's a great quote. How about this, folks? This is horrible about leftovers. Now, I love leftovers. I don't know if you guys do. My kids don't like leftovers too much. Pizza, they'll eat leftovers like crazy. Sometimes spaghetti. But leftovers, I love leftovers. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like leftovers, right? Cold pizza is great. Sometimes you get food the next day, it tastes better. But unfortunately for this poor kid, horrible. This kid got his legs amputated after eating leftovers. 19-year-old kid, something chemical, his organs failed from the leftover food. So it could be Chinese. It didn't say what kind of food he was eating. Always, John thinks, John likes leftovers. Tony Toto, birthday boy, likes leftovers. So imagine that, man, eating leftovers and something, and all of a sudden something goes with his organs and screwed him up. In the famous words of comedian Mike Marino, I like Mike Marino. I don't know what happened, but he's gone now, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's in the phone booth. If I'm correct, that's from the movie Casino. That's right. So I hope Mike's okay. This has never happened before, so I'm sure we won't be hearing from him. Anyway, so teen epithet, both legs gone. That's horrible. So it had to be really bad food or something. I don't know. Leftovers are better than the first day it's cooked, especially pizza and pasta. Dave Antonelli knows it. I agree. Pizza and pasta the next day are very good, actually. I heard about the kid that's a shame he lost his legs. Yeah, eating leftovers, Connie, he lost his egg. I eat leftovers often once a day. Yeah, everybody does. Hey, guys, I'm going to push a little something tonight. If you have no plans, it's not on Facebook. It's not anywhere. It's just my little get-together of a bunch of guys that I've known 30 years. And remember, when I started as being Mo, I loved the rock and roll music of the 70s, 80s. So I got together with these guys. The band is called Mojo's Jukebox, and we're going to do a little dress rehearsal tonight at Riley's in Elmhurst. It's going to be fun, invitation only, just to go out there and play some great rock and roll music, which I love and I still listen to every day. That's going to be tonight at Riley's in Elmhurst. That's right, Riley's in Elmhurst tonight, 8 o'clock. Mojo's Jukebox. It's going to be kind of interesting playing some great songs. Old songs, but good songs as well. All right, so Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. We got about being single. We talked about that already. And well, how about this, folks? Congratulations to Chicago's 22nd St. Patrick's Day Parade Queen. That's right. Kelly Layden is she's going to be the new 2022 St. Patrick's Day Queen. But what's even more special about this woman, ladies and gentlemen, she's a Chicago police officer. So congratulations to Kelly Layden. That's fantastic. She is the St. Patrick's Day Queen on the parade this year. That's pretty cool, man. And she's also a police officer. So thank you, Kelly, for what you do. Like that name, Food from the Hard Rock. Could have been. Hey, Mr. Antonelli, hope to see you tonight as well. You know what? You're absolutely right. It could have been from the Hard Rock. That food was horrible. Right, Dave? Absolutely. Okay, so how about this, folks? More bad news. 40% of retail stores in Chicago, downtown, Michigan Avenue, State Street, 40% of the businesses have closed and moved from the Chicagoland area, left the city of Chicago. 40% because of taxes and all the bullshit that went on in 2020. I mean, that's Great Street, State Street, Michigan Avenue, all those great stores gone. Please tell Mike and Joe I said hello if I can't make it. Ron, I will do that. I will do that, my friend. I was a runner-up in Chicago St. Patrick's Day contest in 1970. Oh, well, congratulations, Peggy Flynn. Good for you all the way from Wisconsin. I've got a lot of shows coming up in Wisconsin this summer, so I'm excited about that. So 40% of business, just crazy. Bill Gates in 2015 said there was going to be a giant pandemic, and it happened. Well, this crackpot comes back on again and says there's going to be another pandemic. It's almost like, right? Is that insane? You know what that's called? That's suspicious. Here's a guy with multi-million dollars of money predicting a pandemic in 2015, and it did happen in 2020. Now he's going to say there's another one coming. How do we trust these people? Kathy Lazaro, that is almost half of retailers in Michigan Avenue closing shop, moving out. And thank you, Mayor Lightfoot and our governor. Absolutely. Horrible for all those stories. I've been there so many years. But anyway, Bill Gates, that's suspicious, right? Another thing I want to promote another thing, folks. St. Jude's benefit. Of course, we did one in December for Nick Sahajas and, of course, Phyllis Sahajas. And we're going to be part of that show again at the Des Plaines Theater Sunday, May 1st. I'm proud to be part of that again. So get your tickets at oshows.com. And, folks, in another week, our show's tickets will be available on oshows.com for the Tony Ocean 30th anniversary party at the Des Plaines Theater. So I'm excited about that. Crazy stuff here, folks. And you guys sent me some funny stuff, too. This one is funny. I think it's funny. I don't know. Let's see. Let me ask you something. So if someone from Holland married someone from the Philippines, would their kids be jalapenos? Yes. Thank you, Mark from Rockford, Illinois, sent that in. I got to say it again because I think it's funny. David Zamel, looking forward to seeing you tonight, brother. Mojo's Jukebox. That's going to be invitation over there at Riley's just for a little fun. Pina thought it was funny. There you go. New vaccine called BA2. BA2. Yeah, what the hell? I like to know. I like to be the guy that actually comes up with the names for these things because I'm sure he gets a piece for coming up with the names. So that's pretty funny. National Margarita Day. If you like your margaritas. Oh, my God. Hey, love this quote. This was from Alan from Elmer's. Speaking of Elmer's. A mistake that made you humble is better than an achievement that makes you arrogant. Now, we've all been through that. We've all been humble. I'm humble when I can. I'm loud. I know. I get a little crazy. I get a little arrogant. I get a little full of myself. I mean, my wife tells me that every day. But You got to learn from your mistakes. And I'm still learning every day, folks. I'm still learning every day. And I'm out here telling you in the public eye here. Ever notice that people that are watching you, they might watch all your posts sometimes, even though they hate you. They're the people that hate you or jealous of you are watching your posts more every day. Guaranteed. We all do. Thank you, Kathy, for that. I appreciate that very much. Just crazy here, folks. Another thing, according to pop culture, we've heard about this food stuff that's being recalled. It's been horrible the last couple of years. Now they said over 6,000 pounds of fish have been recalled. So you might want to look at the recall of some of the fish that you guys are eating and stores. I have never mentioned the stores that are recalled, but it just came up on popculture.com. You might want to check that if you're big fish eaters, because man, you eat that fish and it's bad, that's bad. Poisoning and that could kill you. And who knows, maybe what that poor kid was eating. All right, some of the questions I got to ask you. Oh, let's do some birthdays so I don't forget. Let's do some quick birthdays so I do not forget. Tony Toto celebrates the big 6-0. Double T. Happy birthday, my brother. How about the great Paul Dean, guitar player for the band from Canada, Loverboy, celebrates a birthday. Steve Conley, the great singer from the band Sweet, one of my favorite bands. And Mojo's Jukebox does a couple sweet songs. So, happy birthday. Of course, he passed away as well. Steve Conley, member of the band Sweet. Fox on the Run, Ballroom Blitz, Love is Like Oxygen, etc., etc. We also want to say happy birthday to Ella Broccolari. Ella is the daughter of Tracy, of Mike and Tracy. She celebrates her 13th birthday. Happy birthday, Ella. I know you guys are in Las Vegas, so I hope you guys are having a good time out there. Also, speaking of the Brock man, Michael Broccolari, his mother would have been passed at the age of 60 years old, would have been her birthday. So happy birthday, Mrs. Broccolari, up in heaven. God bless you. Mike's a good kid. Here's something you're going to love. How about Tyne Daly? Remember Cagney and Lacey? Of course, Tyne Daly, a great actress, celebrated birthday. One of my very first bands when I was 16 years old, the band was called Tyranny. And the bass player, Andy Anderson, celebrates a birthday. Andy, I hope you're having a good one, buddy. How about Little Vinny from the Bronx Wanderers celebrates a birthday? Little Vinny from the Bronx Wanderers. Happy birthday, Little Vinny. A good buddy from Ohio in the house, Angelo. Come stai? That has turned out to be a good show today because the topics are real and hit home. Thank you, my good friend Joe. I appreciate that, my good friend. Thank you. And humble is that they use the user swing. Fred Harper, my good buddy from Johnny Coco's, great restaurant in the Bloomingdale area. Make sure you check it out. Great food, great stuff. Fred Harper, hope you're doing well, my good buddy. All right, so what else we got? Sheldon Leonard, actor, director. You might remember he was the producer from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Played in a lot of old TV shows. Sheldon Leonard, because you know me, I like the old school stuff, which is really cool. How about the band from Chicago called Styx, celebrating 50-year anniversary to the band Styx? Tommy Shaw and Dennis DeYoung, even though they're not together anymore. And I was never a Styx fan, but happy 50 years to the band Styx. How about former Chicago Bear Charles Tillman celebrates a birthday? Do you also know that Mr. Charles Tillman was a wide receiver for the Chicago Bears? Also now is an FBI agent. Oh, forever bothering Italians. FBI agent Charles Tillman, former wide receiver of the Chicago Bears. I didn't know he was a FBI agent. Thank you, Richard Hamlin, for sending me all that good stuff every day. I love you, brother. Hey, did you know that Wilma Flintstone was the very first woman portrayed pregnant on any TV show? And it was a cartoon. Wilma. And why we're talking about, hey, Wilma, why we're talking about Wilma, folks? Because today, February 23rd, 1963, Pebbles Flintstone was born and put on that show, Pebbles' birthday. There you go. Pebbles, Wilma, Flintstone. Who knew that Pebbles' birthday today?
Johnny Coco's is in Lombard.
Oh, Johnny Coco's is in Lombard. I'm so sorry. I get them all confused. But they're great restaurants and great people. Fred, I love you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Michael Sansone. I don't know if you're still in Arizona, brother. Wrong. Lucy was 1962. Oh, there you go. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Someone gave me some wrong information there. So thank you so much. So actually, Lucy did it 1 year old before Wilma did. And Lucy was a real person. So love the Flintstones. Also, it was a mock of the Honeymooners. Guys, Ocean's Pit, if you're looking for Mike Byrne today, we can't find him. So if you guys know where he's at, I hope he's okay. He was supposed to be on the show today. Still no response from Mike Byrne. So that's it. If you're looking for Michael, I hope he's okay. No call, no nothing. Just a really kind of sucky move. Unless something happened to him, then I wish him the best. I hope he's okay. But, just to blow me off like that, I don't give a shit who you are. It's just wrong. Sorry. I mean, pick up your phone and say, sorry, I can't make it. Just not a cool thing. Sorry, sorry. Because believe me, if I made the mistake, everybody would be all over my ass. So I'm saying what it is. Anyway, I was trying to help the guy. So what do you know? Maybe he fell asleep, too much wine. Maybe, but he was at work. Yabba dabba doo. There you go. Absolutely. All right, so we got all the birthdays out of the way. Make sure we got all of them, all special birthdays. Oh, of course, another great birthday, 60 years old, the late, great Steve Irwin. And what he did, Animal Planet, of course. Alligators and crocodiles. He was fantastic. And I used to watch his show all the time. So Steve Irwin. I guess the kids are doing it now, and his wife still keeps up this foundation. But Steve Irwin was always great to watch on television, folks. All right, couple questions here. I got to ask you people. Would you run naked in a mall for $1 million? The question is, Michael, Joe, Kathy, Herbie, everybody that's watching, Angelo, Fred, Pina, Dave Zabel, would you run in a mall naked for $1 million? You run in a mall millions and you get it when you come out of the mall. After you ran, hopefully you didn't get arrested because you're going to need bail money. Would you run in a mall? No, I wouldn't, Connie says. That's $1 million. As far as I possibly could. Ross. Love it. Kathy says, hell no. Keith says yes. Angelo from Ohio says, I'll do it for $150. I'll do it for $1.50. Jill says cash, please. All right, that's $1 million, man. You go to Woodfield and you run around over there. You gotta love that. I think that's fantastic. So cool. Another question, folks, is how old were you when you had your first drink at a bar? Now, how old were you when you had your first drink at a bar? Now, supposedly you're supposed to be 21 when you go to a bar at the time. But would I, Kathy, in a heartbeat, I would run in Woodfield Mall completely naked. I would do it for $1 million. Absolutely. My wife would be pushing me to do it for $1 million. Dave would do it for free, Mr. Antonelli. Joanne said 21 was her first drink. Kathy says 19. Keith says 19. Carlos, my good friend, the man in blue. Thank you for what you do, my brother. Hope Lisa's doing well. Carlo Rodriguez, a great police officer in the Chicagoland area. Thank you for what you do. Remember, back the blue always. Actually, we're doing a fundraiser October 1st for Back the Blue in Navy Pier. I'm excited about that. So that's going to be cool. 14 when Ohio was wide open. Okay, 14. I had my first drink at the age of 15 in a bar. I was performing. Wasn't supposed to, but I did. There you go. Herbie says 16. All right. You know what? That's fantastic. All right. How about the top 10 songs about actresses, and actors? Now, I didn't go into every song to find out what actors in the song, but I'm going to throw them out there for you guys who love music, and you guys might be able to put this together. the top 10 songs about actors and actresses. Now, number one, Celluloid Heroes, of course, from the Kinks. It's about the old 40s and 50s movie stars. Betty Davis Eyes, obviously, we know who that's about. James Dean, of course, we know what that's about. Cadillac Ranch. I think it's a Cadillac Ranch by Springsteen, but I don't know who it's in regards to. But according, this made the top 10 list, Cadillac Ranch. Teacher, I Need You. No clue who the actor is. Candle in the Wind, we know it's Marilyn Monroe, number 6. Werewolves of London. We kind of know that's Lon Chaney, of course, who made the movie Werewolves of London. Year of the Cat by Al Stewart, but I couldn't tell you who the actor is. Al Stewart. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. It's supposed to be about an actor, or there's an actor or actress mentioned in the song. And of course, Captain Crash and the Queen of Mars, which I think was by Bon Jovi, but I'm not quite sure who the actor is. But that was the top 10. Hey, good news today, folks. Good news today. Joy Behart is leaving The View. Woo! I hope the show gets canceled. Horrible that show is, especially when Whoopi Goldberg made that comment about Holocaust, and she gets a little slap on the wrist for 2 weeks. Now imagine if we said that. So Joy Behart is either leaving The View or got fired. We don't know for a fact, but who cares, right? Joanne hates, I know. My nephew is a CPO. Well, that's good, Kathy. God bless. Thank you for that. Can't stand The View. All liberals. Listen, I don't care if you're a liberal. That I don't care so much, but when you're those over the top ones, I mean, look, we're the United States of America. Right now, we can say and feel and almost kind of think what we think. You might not be on the same page as us, but that's what gives us the rights to everybody to do. Democrat, Republican, whatever, mask, no mask, jab, no jab, whatever. Thank God right now we can still do this. I don't know how much longer, but thank God we're still the land of the free and we follow the right people. Should have the name of the show, The Blur. That would be good, Ron. That would be real good. Sad news. ESPN just said that Bobby Hall is no longer a Blackhawk ambassador. Of course, the great Bobby Hall of the Chicago Blackhawks was an ambassador, would go around, and Bobby Hall has had his up and downs with his personal life and his demons, like everybody has them. But I liked Bobby Hall. I met him a few times. I do remember us playing Ditka's downtown and him standing up on the piano, taking his clothes off when I was singing You Can Leave Your Head On by Joe Cocker. Now, that was many years ago, and I met him a couple of years after that. But I always liked Mr. Bobby Hall. So he's no more an ambassador for the Chicago Blackhawks, which I thought was a bit sad, man. I thought he would be doing something with them, but what do I know, folks? All right, we got something I forgot to mention. Top here. Are you ready, folks? I knew I forgot this, and I got to say it now. Best shopping malls in the city or suburbs of Chicago. Here's the list. Shopping malls. I don't know how many people still go to shopping malls. I try to go. I try to go because I can't buy clothes online. I've got to try clothes because my arms are too long, and sometimes I got a gut, sometimes I don't, and I'm too tall. So if you order some stuff online, the sleeves are always shorter. So I like to go try shit on. But anyway, all right, let's see. We got a whole bunch of different malls, and I hope I can pronounce all these. Stratford Mall, Eastwood Mall, Northbrook Mall, Glen Tower Mall, Chicago Ridge Mall, Hawthorne Mall, Harlem and Irving, the Hip, of course, Fox Valley Mall, Pink Elk Mall, never know what that is, Orland Square Mall, Yorktown Mall, Maxwell Street. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time, General. I got to go. The Promenade in Bolingbrook Mall. I don't think I've ever been there. The Aurora Mall, the outside mall. I've been there a few times. Golf Mill, another great mall. Gurney. I remember when Gurney first opened, was really cool. I have not been there in a long time. Randhurst Mall, Bridgeview, and of course the number one mall, as everybody says, Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg. So that was something that I didn't mention. Woodfield Mall, of course, very close to our house. So we try to go there. What are you going to do? Deer Park, Marriott. Deer Park is another great. That's another one too, right? Alpha 12, round 12, if I'm correct. Let's take for another quick sponsor, folks. Let's not forget Deutsch Power Center. Servicing the Chicagoland construction and diesel industry for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550, 224-276-6550. Call Sal. That's Deutsch Power Center. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. You know what? We still got things to talk about. And I love when you guys, give me your suggestions and stuff. We're always looking for good stuff to talk about. Here we go. Are you ready? Unfortunately, we lost. I think I've seen the show maybe once, American Got Talent. The reason why I didn't care much for those shows, or I even forgot the name of the other one, but they bring these young kids on, and I think the first 2-3 years, they give them record contracts, and you hear about them, and they're huge. Now, if someone wins, you barely hear from them. So The Voice, that was it, The Voice. But this one is, of course, they lost one of the contestants. Her name was Night Birdie, and she died at the age of 31 years old of cancer, according to the Daily Mail. I don't know. I've seen a picture of her on social media. I didn't hear her sing because I don't watch the show, but horrible. Oak Brook Mall, thank you. I completely forgot about that, Jill. Oak Brook Mall, that's right. Old Orchard was good. As you go through your day, think of what precious privilege is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to laugh, to love. Ron, absolutely. American Idol, Rick Captain, step up. So died at the age of 31 years old. American Got Talent. Our prayers go out to them. I don't even know her real name, but she was known as Night Birdie. Died at the age of 31 years old. We talk about the cancer. We talk about this pandemic. They came up with a vaccine that's supposed to help you from dying. Come out with a cure for cancer and diabetes and Alzheimer's. Go down the list. Horrible. Another news about another fellow police officer. According to Fox News, Stephen Kolinsky got shot 9 times responding to a 911 call. Our men and women out there put their asses and lives on the line every day, 365 days a year, to protect our community, to protect our town, to protect us. 2020 and 2021 was a disgrace. Still happening to police officers now. The men and women that go out there for us. A couple bad seeds don't make the department bad, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple bad seeds in our government right now. There's a couple bad seeds in any business. School teachers molesting kids, priests that molest kids. Those are bad seeds. 9 times this police officer was shot. Back to blue. From Bensonville, Illinois, Ron. And I'm going to tell you something which is really scary. And this is how it goes back, 1962, if you ever went to the zoo, the Bronx Zoo in New York. I love the Bronx Zoo in New York. I love zoos in general. I try to go as much as I can. I go by myself because a lot of people don't like to come with me. My family not big zoo people. But I've always been a big zoo guy. And I love the Bronx one. When I go to New York, I try to go to the Bronx. Cleveland's got a nice zoo. Milwaukee. A lot of people have some beautiful zoos. Anyway, there was an exhibit in 1962 at the Bronx Zoo. And there was an exhibit and it said the most dangerous animal in the world. So there's a line of people going, what is the most dangerous animal in the world? Okay, tiger, lion, crocodile, rhinoceros, whatever, right? Buffalo, because when they get mean, whatever. You know what? But when you look into the little mirror, the hole, it's a picture of us. Picture of the human being. We are the most dangerous people in this fucking world. Thank you, Mary. We are. So these people in line, standing in line at the Bronx Zoo to see this exhibit, this brand new exhibit that was called the most dangerous animal in the world. And when you looked into the exhibit, it was a picture of yourself. People. And I always said, don't worry about the loudmouths. Don't worry about the people that speak their mind, loud, obnoxious. Don't worry about them. Because you see them coming a miles away. All the great talk show hosts, they speak their mind. Stern, Mancow, Dahl, Rogan, all these guys, they speak their mind. Loud, you might not like them, you might like them, whatever it is. You see them coming. Those quiet people in the back. Those bastards in the back, the quiet ones. Those are the ones you got to watch out. Those are the ones you're going to go into the school and start blasting kids away, or going to the post office, or going to the businesses. Those are the whack jobs. Us. It's been getting worse and worse. The human race has been getting worse and worse. We hear it on the news. We see it on the television. On social media, everywhere. Someone's doing something. Like yesterday, we mentioned 2 parents from Vermont wanted to go skiing, so they left their kids in the car. Pete Caliendo, how you doing, my good brother? Yes, Joe Rogan. Now, Joe Rogan is actually part of my list here, and it's part of another segment that we don't use too often. And I always forget to use it, but that's suspicious. And you want to know what's suspicious? Joe Rogan, ladies and gentlemen, according to Newsweek, whether you like him or not, his podcast mysteriously starting to disappear on Spotify. That's suspicious. You know how many millions and millions of viewers this guy has? Whether you agree with him or not, it's freedom of speech. And now he had another social media outlet that was going to give him $100 million to leave Spotify. But Spotify has always been loyal to him, so he wanted to stay with this company. And now it's mysteriously disappearing on Spotify. So who's ever controlling that is making that guy podcast disappear. That's suspicious. And I can just imagine a few names I can throw out there. But you know what? You guys know already who's pulling the stops on this one. You don't have to like them. Turn the channel. Shut the computer. Turn whatever, the radio station. Sad. The most dangerous animal in the world. This was 1962. This was exhibit. You know how crazy this world is right now in 2022? Whoever would have thought that we'd get this crazy in this world? And you know what, folks? I say to myself, hey, man, I don't care for me. It is what it is. I'm going to be 60 years old this year. Kids, our kids and their grandkids. What kind of world are we going to leave them? You can try to be the best parent. You can try to be the best. The way the society is right now, these kids are fucked. You can be the best dad, the best mom, the best aunt, the best grandmother, whatever it is, the best friend. Sad. Here's another. You know what? I keep getting rid of that's suspicious, but that's suspicious. Stock market is down 540. Gas will be up over $8 plus. Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4th biggest export for corn and wheat. Russia wants more than the energy, folks. Pray to our friends in Ukraine and Poland, because they're right next door. And a lot of people are going to Poland. Pray that nothing happens. Stock's down. Gas is up. That's suspicious, folks. Something has to change. And in the meantime, speaking of money, Britney Spears, whether you like her or not, this poor woman's been through a lot of shit with her fucking parents, with her family. You know what I mean? So look, she's got an all-tell book that she just signed a book deal for $15 million. Good for her. And she gets the money, not the old man who's been robbing her for years and her family that's been robbing her for years. Connie said they raised Social Security age today to 67. If you were born after 60, 67, folks, that's more. You can't collect that. You can't collect Social Security till you're 67 now. I cringe the fact that our grandkids will not even know the values that we grew up with. Yeah, this is the new normal, Ron. This is normal to these people. Did you watch the Winter Olympics? I didn't. Obviously, no one else did either because it was the lowest ever TV rating in history, according to New York Post. The Winter Games Olympics. Who's watching that now? Lowest ever ratings for the Winter Olympics. Sad. For all the kids, I remember when we grew up, there was always different kid shows. Zoom, Sesame Street, Electric Company, Mr. Rogers, all those nice shows. BJ and Dirty Dragon, Romper Room, Ray Rayner. You know, when we were growing up, that's great shows to watch. Now, there's a show that's been around for 25 years plus on PBS called Arthur, a little mouse, that's finally coming off the air after all those years. Maybe, you know why? Because maybe nobody watches the good stuff anymore. Maybe they all want to watch this lousy shit that's coming out on TV now. So these good shows that teach kids good things, maybe nobody wants to see them anymore. Unfortunately, maybe the kids now don't want to see the little Arthur anymore. Maybe they want to see a guy come in with a machine gun and start shooting people. After 25 years, Arthur is gone. I don't know. I never watched it as a kid, but used to see it. Kids, I'm sure you parents, maybe the kids watched it. I don't know. But it still was a good show, giving a good message to kids. Why take that shit off the air? Maybe because the views aren't there anymore. Maybe because the views aren't there anymore. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. All right, I'm going to leave it with some funny stuff here, folks. Are you ready? If you want to teach new stuff in school, this is it. This is the top 10 things they should be teaching in school. Britney showed she wasn't capable of taking care of herself. Now she seems like she came around. Yeah, Albert, there's two sides to the story, but we also know that her parents were stealing her. I'm going to tell you something, folks. I did Jilly's in New York City right when they opened. This is right before 9/11. And we had the grand opening, and they had a big stars. All the Sopranos were there, and all the other stars. Anyway, Britney Spears' own man, her father was there, and he got caught snorting cocaine in the bathroom. It even made the cover of the Enquirer. So the father was an asshole. So if Britney probably being born without the parent or the family that can keep her straight, and once you start making all those millions of dollars, who knows if we can handle it? Can you? Going at that young age and bam, all this money, fame, fortune, friends, leeches, third cousins coming out of the woodwork asking for cash. Anyway, mandatory things that kids should be taught. Isabella Drake, if you're still watching, and all you other teachers out there that we love the teachers. Thank you for everything you do, teachers. My daughter Nina's a teacher. Mandatory things that kids should be taught in high school: accounting, money management, taxes, good credit reports, finding the right job, nutrition. How many heavy-set kids there are in this world? Teach them how to eat right. Self-defense. Teach them. Time management. Self-confidence. Teach these kids self-confidence, to be strong, because if they make a mistake, don't baby them. And last but not least, dress code. No brown shoes after 4 o'clock. Listen to good music. Respect your elders. This is the stuff that should be taught to schools, kids in high school. Communication. Thank you, Peter. That's another one. Speaking. Manners. Thank you, Herbie. Thank you, Peter. To write. Pick up the phone and call somebody. Can't make it. Can't make it. Can't make it. I'm sick with 104 fever. Really? And then you know he's somewhere having a cocktail somewhere at some hotel. Finally, our guest Michael Byrne does come through, says, I'm so sorry, I feel horrible. Well, Michael, I hope you're okay. I could not access my Facebook Messenger. Well, I'm sorry, Michael. At least you're okay. So that's what happened. He couldn't do it, but he never reached out to me telling me that he couldn't come on the show. So I don't know what happened to him. So, Michael, at least you're okay. God bless you. Respect and morals. No black socks or flip-flops. Thank you, my good friend Stevie. No black socks and flip-flops. All right. Ocean's Spit, the little show about big things. We got this, folks. This is a long list. This is going to be good. This is good. This is going to be the fun part of the last couple minutes of the show. Don't forget, folks, March 11th, thewindycityboys.com. We're going to be at the Venice Community Center in Florida. Me and my good buddy Greg Reaney. If you can't make it, go to WindyCityBoys.com and buy the live stream. You can see the show from anywhere in the world, wherever you're at, man. You can see the show. And check it out. And then the 18th, 19th of March will be at the Chicago West Fest in Chandler, Arizona. And don't forget, folks, May 29th, Ocean's 30th anniversary party at the Des Plaines Theater. 30 years. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, now we're going to end with this one. This is good. March 11th, Ricky's your birthday, buddy. Big bash. And Ricky, we're going to start this Thursday at Rivers. Me and you, we're going to have a couple of shots for your birthday, brother. Even though it's a week away, we're still going to celebrate it. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, go ahead and please. Took an hour to find that out. There you go. All right, folks. Here it is. Top old TV commercials and the sayings. You remember all those great sayings and those great commercials? I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't even know how many of those are still around. This is a list of 20. And I'm sure when you guys hear some of these, you'll be throwing some of these out at me too. So are we ready? Here we go, folks. Number 1, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Alka-Seltzer, number 1. This is not the best. This is just the top 20 of great old commercial slogans or sayings or whatever. Plop, plop. Baby got back ribs. Where's the beef? Of course, Fred Harper, that's on there. Hey, it's a nice spicy meatball. Hey, Prince Spaghetti Day. Frido Bandito. Hey, Culligan Man. Hey, Culligan Man was number 5. How about Hudson 32700? Number 6. That's right. How about 588-2300 Empire? Yeah, you got to love that, folks. Oh, Mr. Whipple says, don't squeeze the Charmin. Don't squeeze the Charmin, Mr. Whipple. Oh. I like to teach the world to sing in perfect time. I remember that Coca-Cola, that commercial. Yeah, that's good. From the land of sky blue water. Hams. I used to love that with that bear, that cartoon. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. There you go, Connie. Brill cream, a little dab will do ya. There you go. That's another good one. Good. Good. That's what Campbell soup is. Good. Good stuff, but too much salt in it. Campbell soup. How about Choo Choo Charlie was an engineer? Yeah, that was another good one. How about Madge says, you're soaking in it. Palm olive. Remember, they're sitting there. Madge. The one for the double mint. Oh, yeah, double mint gum. That's good. Madge says, you're soaking in it. How about I'll walk a mile for a Camel cigarette? Can't see those commercials anymore. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. Miles don't. Remember Almond Joy, Miles? I never liked Almond Joy. Tastes like candle wax. Oh, Pillsbury Doughboy, that's a good one. Noxzema, cream your face. And don't forget, as Fred Sanford would say, cockaline. When your hair is short and nappy, cockaline will make it happy. That's right, cockaline. Hey, who put chocolate in my peanut butter? Hey, you put peanut butter in my chocolate. Remember that? That was a great one. You don't have those songs anymore. Melts in your mouth, not in your hands. M&M's. You guys remember that one? Hey, tell him Charlie sent you. Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. That's Charlie the tuna. That's just a bunch of good. How about these two new idiots? No, 2, 22, 32, 22. Two idiots, Roe and somebody. They're like lawyers. Or don't forget, of course, where you always save more money. Solozzi Edelson. One of the best. One of the best. Where's the beef? Where you always save more money. That's a lot of them there, right? There's so many good ones when we were growing up. Schaefer's beef, the one beer that you're having more than one. Okay. Bernie DeMayo. What's up, my man, Bernie? Great publicist in the Chicagoland area, works for Ocean, works for me a few times, and he's a great guy. Old school guy, man, knows how to do it right, Bernie. Worked with Michael Jordan and many other people, the great Bernie DeMayo. So Ocean's Pit, what's up commercial? Yeah, there's more. Pillsbury Doughboy, always like that one. Yeah, there's some good ones there, folks. All right, we are coming to the end of the show. And again, I hope you get the chance to make sure you check us out in Florida, March 11th, folks, to WindyCityBoys.com. Now, if you can't make the show, you can live stream it right from your home. Then don't forget also, folks, we're going to be in Chandler, Arizona on the 18th and 19th of March, Chicago West Fest with former Chicago Bear Jim McMahon. He's going to be hosting the party, of course, of the Super Bowl Chicago Bears. That will never happen again. So get back and rewind it for 1985. So that's going to be a good show. We're excited about that. And then our anniversary show, 30 years as Tony Ocean, folks, at the Displays Theater. Nick Sahaj is putting a big band with horns and everybody. We have a lot of special guests. My main event band will be there. So many other great guests, produced by Ron Onesti and Nick Sahajas. All right. So tonight, if you have no plans, run down to Riley's. Unannounced, invitation only, to see my new band called Mojo's Jukebox. Songs of the 70s, 80s, rock and roll songs. Mike Restivo, friend of mine for almost 30 years. He was in a band called Mistaken Identity for many years. He was in the UFO band, plays with Chicago, the band Chicago. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight, Riley's. Informal. So I haven't brought it out to the public except today. Because we don't know, we only had a couple rehearsals and we're doing it for fun. So, Tony, I still can't thank you enough for your help. Mr. Jack Gale, I can't thank you for the friendship and everything you've done for me in your book. And Bonnie used to hire me at the Hyatt Hotel downtown for many years. I love you guys both, and I hope you guys are doing well. I want to just say also happy birthday coming up this Sunday to Joey Antonelli. He's going to be 15 years old. And you don't become 15 too often. Uncle Joey's going to be there. I want to thank Dave Antonelli. His party was supposed to start at 4 o'clock at Cousins this Sunday. But because I'm at the speakeasy from 4 to 7, I couldn't make the party. I may have to come afterwards. By then, everybody might be gone. So Dave was kind enough to turn the party into 12 o'clock to 4. So I can still spend a couple hours with my good buddy Dave in April. And, of course, Mr. Antonelli, and of course Joey Antonelli was, the good kid, man. He's a good kid. I have a lot of fun with him. Michael Prisco, got to get you back on the show. My buddy originally from New York, a great singer. A lot of great stories when you were on the show, buddy. Michael, hope you're doing well. Wax on, brother. Wax on. You got it. Anyway, it's time for us to go, folks. Again, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. 847-769-8609 to book a show. And don't forget, Michael Byrne was supposed to be on the show today. We thought he was MIA, and he just apologized he couldn't get on the show. But like I said, he never reached out to me till now. So at least he's okay. My beautiful, don't forget Beatle Fest. Oh, yeah, 82. Wait, my first Beatle Fest was Chicago in 1982. I met the first celebrity, Harry Nilsson. Oh, Harry Nilsson. Can't live, living is without you. Great song. But the original guys who wrote that song is Tommy Evans and Peter Ham from Badfinger. They wrote the song. But Harry Nilsson, of course, friends of the Beatles, and of course, some great songs, great singer-songwriter, Harry Nilsson. Everybody's talking, Midnight Cowboy. Anyway, thanks, guys, so much. Hope to see you tonight at Rise. If not, River Cafe Friday, Thursday. Chicago Prime Friday. Offsides Sports Bar in Woodstock. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there Saturday night. 2 tables left. That's it, baby. All the money goes to charity. 8 o'clock show, dinner and show, Woodstock. Sunday, Ronald Estes Club Arcata Speakeasy. June 1st, St. Jude's. Get those tickets. Come out and support all the bands. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nick Hodges and Phyllis. Great people. Love you guys very much. Mama D is doing better. Thank you so much for asking about Mama D. Hopefully she comes home today or tomorrow. Thanks for all the prayers and everything for Mama D. Donnie Morrison out there. I love you. Hope you're feeling better. Jerry, have a safe flight home from Arizona. Rhino, miss you, brother. See you in April. Hope you're having fun, you and your family. Dave Antonelli, love you guys. Don't forget tonight, Riley's. Anybody, folks, God bless you. Tomorrow, Laura Ocean will be my guest, of course, my co-host. She makes the show, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And don't forget our sponsors, folks, before we say goodbye. Let's not forget Portillo's fundraisers, folks. If you're looking for Portillo's fundraisers, nonprofit organizations, give our son Joe a call at 224-636-3646 or go to jfankportillos.com. Anything Portillo's makes over $200 that day, you get 20% of the proceeds. Portillo's, good food, fundraiser, you can't beat it. Also, they're hiring at most of their stores. That's Portillo's. And don't forget, folks, Patriot Funding Incorporated. They're out of Roselle, Illinois. Unsecured credit lines, personal cash line of credit, business credit line, anything you need, commercial money lending at its finest at 630-675-4730. Dave Antonelli, tell him Tony O sent you. And let's not forget Laura Ocean Solutions. My wife's company when it comes to credit card processing. Increase profits while reducing credit card fees. She can give you the best deal because she owns the company. Go to lauraoceansolutions.com and find out more. You guys have been a great guest audience today. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love, says a Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Support live entertainment and local establishments. God bless you, everybody. Have a great day. Nick Hodges.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Happy birthday, Pebbles. Bye-bye, everybody.